All right, it is 6 o'clock, Monday, November 20th. City Council meeting from Maquoketa, Iowa. Start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, we'll have the roll call.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rickrell.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Hollister. Coolman.
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
All right, item 4 is the approval of tonight's agenda.
So moved.
We have a motion by Simonson.
Second. Lion.
You made the motion.
Yep.
Motion by Lyon, seconded by Rickrell. And if we have no discussion, take the roll.
Rickrell.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Next is public participation. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to address the council? Anybody on Zoom land? If not, we'll move on. Item 6 is our presentations, and it is the 2023 Quarter 3 Building and Code Report.
Thank you, Mayor. You may notice you're missing Brad Caranda tonight. He's got a full building report attached in the council packet, and hopefully you've had a chance to read it and absorb a bit of it. And I've had a little bit of a longer conversation with Brad this morning, and he's got a potential COVID exposure, and I didn't want to bring him into the meeting and have to go through that whole thing and put you at risk, so I asked him to stay home. I covered a couple of the highlights in my short presentation here, but if there's any comments or suggestions or questions, I'd be happy to take them and put them right to Brad and get back with you so that we can take care of it. At this point, we're looking at 38 permits in this quarter versus 58 year over year, so quarter last year. So we are down. I'm told today that Brad had a pretty large influx of permits that was abnormal. I don't have any real inference on why that might be, but it is down, and for one reason or another, that might be money related. It might be that people lending rates are higher in these things. It's kind of no surprise. The last report we had for quarter 2 mentioned that we had about 55 to 60 active abatements in the process in Brad's office, and that definition largely means anything from contact to official letters demanding improvement of the property. Out of those 55 to 60 last time, 11 were actually in the court order to clean up their property. Brad's happy to report during this time that all 11 of those have come to resolution. There's no longer any court-ordered questions out there that he went to court for. So for this and for last year, what that means is that Brad, City, you're batting 1,000 right now for these property court orders. So we intend to continue that. He's actively looking at right now, trying to determine which are his worst cases that have had the most grace at this point and continuing to move them. And I would say probably one of the best examples we have is there's a trailer on Dearborn that was better fit to be a bat house than to be lived in, and that trailer is no longer there. And so stuff like that times 11 is what's occurred here, and unfortunately there's a lot of work to do, but we're moving towards it. We have a couple more potentially going here yet this week, starting in with some municipal infractions. Revenue is just a little bit down, but like I said, because of those lending rates and some of those permit issues, I don't think that's necessarily surprising. The only other thing I'd add is that we're expecting some version of a proposal to you in February where we talk about our urban revitalization program that we had that hasn't been as popular as I would have hoped, but we're sending out a note in our next utility bill asking people if they've done an improvement, they have registered as one of these 38 permits or more throughout the year, that they're welcome to come to us for that tax abatement related to urban revitalization. So that concludes my short report. If you have anything to add or questions, I'd be happy to pass it along to Brad.
Okay, that's that. Thank you, Josh. We have no public hearings. Item 8 is our consent agenda, consisting of the minutes from November 6th, regular city council meeting, our bills payable through November 20th, 2023, in the amount of $1,233,482.16, and the October financials.
So moved.
We have a motion by Holmes, seconded by Coolman. If we have no discussion, take the roll.
Lyon,
Yes.
Coolman,
Yes.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item 9 is old business, and item A is ordinance amending section 2-17-13 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Maquoketa, Iowa, to establish a franchise fee with respect to Black Hills Energy Natural Gas franchise. And this is the third reading.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion by Lyon, seconded by Holm. Any discussion? Anything you want to add, Josh?
I do not have anything to add, thank you.
Okay, then take the roll.
Coolman,
Yes.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
All right, that passes. Item B is an ordinance granting to Maquoketa Valley Electric Cooperative, its successors, and assigns a non-exclusive franchise to erect, construct, reconstruct, maintain, and operate in the city of Maquoketa, Iowa, an electric system, and to furnish and sell electric energy to the city and its inhabitants, and authorizing the city to collect franchise fees. And this is the third reading for this. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, thank you.
Okay.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Simonson,
Second.
seconded by Rickroll. Is there any discussion? Take the roll.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
That passes. Item C is an ordinance granting electric transmission franchise to ITC Midwest. It's the third reading for this one.
So moved.
Motion by Simonson,
Second.
seconded by Rickroll. You guys keep pointing at each other.
Third.
Okay, do we have any discussion here? Then take the roll.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
All right, that passes. We made it to new business. Item A is a resolution certifying and claiming fiscal year 24-25 tax increment to reimburse the city for debts incurred and expenses advanced related to urban renewal projects authorized by the City of Maquoketa Amendment and restated Unified Urban Renewal Plans and amended. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mayor, before you move on, first of all, this is a routine item every year for our financials, the next 4 are. I reviewed a couple things today and noticed a mistake in this. I consulted with 2 of our attorneys and need to request a version of an amendment for just 2 items in our TIF claim, which is the chamber contract and JCEA. So the one that is in your council packet versus the one that's in front of you right now, which we distributed, describes a very minor difference. The council packet listed 40 for JCEA and 15 for the chamber. That's not correct. And every year that contract has to prove out expenses to us at the city. I calculate that, I add in their personal rates as it relates to their activities. Chamber reached 20, JCEA reached 54,614. I'm looking at this sheet right here if you're looking for it, okay? With this information, there's 2 options. We can call another meeting next week, and I don't know if anyone really enjoys doing this that much that they want to come and have another meeting, or we can have this item amended. So what I'm requesting here is approving this resolution as is, but just please note in your consideration that the JCEA contract goes to 54,614 and the Chamber of Commerce one goes to 20,000 as opposed to what's in the council backup packet.
Okay.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by Lyon,
Second.
seconded by Alinger. Any discussion on this? Then take the roll.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
No.
Alinger.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes. Item B is a resolution approving 2023 street finance report for road use tax funds used on city streets and parking.
I don't have anything to add, Mayor, sorry.
Okay,
So moved.
okay, we got a motion by Lyon. Seconded by Simonson. If there's no discussion, take the roll.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
Holm.
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item C is a resolution approving the annual financial report for fiscal year 22-23.
Thank you, Mayor. I apologize for the last action item. I think maybe you guys were expecting an explanation from me. This one in particular is the outcome of the sickage audit that happened last time, and they produced this report. They give it to Andrea. It's been to Finance and Personnel Committee. It's for council approval at this point, so it's filed with the state.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Lyon,
Second that.
seconded by Rickrell. We have no discussion. Take the roll.
Lyon,
Yes.
Coolman,
Yeah.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rickrell.
Yes.
That passes. Item D is a discussion and possible motion approving the annual urban renewal report for fiscal year 22-23.
Same drill, Mayor. I don't have anything to add. This comes from our auditors to us, to the finance personnel, to the council, which gets filed with the state.
So moved.
Okay, motion by Lyon,
Second.
seconded by Holm. Any discussion? Take the roll.
Coolman,
Yes.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rickrell.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
That passes. Item E is a resolution setting public hearing on proposed ordinance adopting electric franchise with Interstate Power and Light Company, authorizing the city to collect those franchise fees.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. This ideally for us would have been in line with the previous ones you've considered. This is effectively a Alliant. Allers and Cooney was not able to reach their decision makers in time, and because of that delay, it's now starting here. And there's a very, very, very small amount of Alliant customers in city limits. This sets into motion the same competition procedures that you laid out in your ordinances that you've now passed. So because we have to do to one, you do to the others. That's why this is before you. It starts a public hearing, then you get into the ordinance in the next couple meetings.
Okay,
Moved.
okay, we have a motion by Lyon,
Second.
seconded by Alinger. Any discussion? Take the roll.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rickrell.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item F is a resolution regarding the collection of payment for city costs to abate nuisances and enforce ordinances contingent on payment verification.
Mayor, Council, this one I believe is one of the 11 property court-ordered abatements that we had to move on. Particular house had a hole in the roof, and during some of these cold blasts last year, there was some real concern about occupant safety, and it got to the point where it was abatement. We couldn't work out what we needed to, so it was a court order. We made the appropriate patch, and what we're aware of now, I believe, is that it's going to some sort of version of a foreclosure, and we'd like to get this one approved and over to property taxes in case there was a sale in the home at a later date.
Josh, who did the work on this?
As a Case, I believe it was Kirk Case. I'm not 100% certain.
Okay. He's a good roofer.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, motion by Lyon, seconded by Holm. Any discussion? Take the roll.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rickrell.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Coolman.
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. Item G is a resolution authorizing purchase of pond treatments, 2 underwater aerators, 1 above water fountain, lumber, and 2 platform dock kits with a gangway from Bjornson Pond Management and Services LLC in the amount of $23,871.88 for the Horseshoe Pond Rehabilitation Project in partnership with the Community Foundation of Jackson County.
Well, this one's a bit more fun, and thank you, Mayor, Council, for paying attention to what we're hoping to accomplish and push further at Horseshoe Pond. This is a one-stop shop effectively for what we're hoping to do. They knew exactly the weeds that occur there. They knew exactly the pond treatments. They're in line with the DNR told us to be looking for chemicals. They're a dock supplier as well. They supply the kits, the lumber. Public Works will have to run out there, assuming approval. Public Works will have to run out to the Cedar Rapids area and pick up material. They do the aerators, they do the fountains. So it's everything we had hoped for in this project. And because it's a competitive price, and we feel that this is a good offer for you to consider, and I have been kind of toying around with concept images lately for the purposes of grant inspiration. And next page is a little bit of a before and after using some photo editing tools that we've adopted here. So, I don't know if someone's going to be inspired someday by putting a picnic table there and enjoying the fountain, but definitely that's the goal, is to create something down there that people would be happy to use.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion by Holmes,
Second.
seconded by Coleman. Any discussion?
Is the lumber for the dock, or what's the lumber for?
Lumbers for the docks, yep.
Is there any other material that we maybe should be using? Just with the water?
The lumber, so I don't know exactly the specific build, but I believe it's a floating kit, and then the lumber goes on top.
Gotcha.
If not, I don't know if that impacts your decision here and now, but it's not uncommon to see marine grade lumber to go into dock kits, though.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, any other discussion? Take the roll.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl,
Yes.
Lyon,
Yes.
Coolman,
Yes.
Alinger,
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
All right, we made it to item 11, reports and communications. Anything from anybody on the council? City manager?
I have a few things, some of them good, so just please stand by. First, Frank, can you give an update on Plaid and Niagara? I know that's kind of been top of mind for a lot of people here.
Last week, we had some issues with like the controller. The people from Davenport Electric that were qualified to look at it were not available till Friday. When the owner of Davenport Electric came up, he cleared out a lot of error codes. And then during the weekend, the main controller cleared itself, so we're not having the long waits anymore. However, the pedestrian crosswalk buttons do not work yet. There's a mini computer or a controller that sends messages to the main controller. They're coming back tomorrow to hopefully fix that. So as of right now, we're not having the minute or two waits on Platt Street with the green arrow in the left-hand turn lane when nobody is in the left-hand turn lane. And hopefully we'll get the pedestrian crosswalks fixed tomorrow.
And moving on, Mayor, I just want to congratulate our re-electeds and with some of the work they had to go through, and soon-to-be Councilwoman Ginger Bennett will be on. That'll be a great new addition. And in better news, the Maquoketa Betterment Corporation received a $15,000 Purina, like Purina One, grant for dog training tools at the dog park and installation of a water fountain for dogs. So kind of a neat little project. The city's name is not on it. It's Maquoketa Betterment Corporation, so that was a neat piece of information. I think all of you know at this point that the Sunshine Project did actually get approved to its full value, which I think is incredible. And probably their single most important positive event that they've ever experienced. So that will be a complete overhaul of the building and add a classroom, and they'll still need to do things to the building according to that plan, but this really gives them a great start. So that'll be coming to you in future council actions where there's a subrecipient agreement, a legal agreement in the future, similar to others. Just found out today that our Main and Summit intersection grant application that we put into IDOT also got approved. Not the full amount, $290, which represents about 60-70% of the job cost, but it's a motivating amount of money to consider when we take a look at that intersection, and it was widely considered one of the most highest problem intersections in the city. So we'll look forward to seeing what we can do with that. And that really concludes what I have, and I know that Jen informed me today, and they've been working on what I would call leaking water main break at the Summit Street Bridge. There's no safety concern, but there's a very, very small leak in the abutment. And so Jen's going to be working with Ports and Construction and Chig-Fry on the basis of getting this solved as fast as possible so that there's not any actual sustained damage in that water main pipe. So I just wanted to disclose that we're going to be moving on that fairly quickly, and I'll come back to you as a discussion, a motion for a payment to either Portson or Chig-Fry as an example, but we're going to quote out the work and get something together for you to consider at a later date, but it's something we need to take care of because it continues to leak.
Okay, Ben?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess congratulations to you and your family on the birth of your son.
Thank you.
I guess item 12 is the council may go into a closed session under Iowa Code 21.5, 1C, to discuss strategies with legal counsel concerning matters presently in litigation.
We have to have a
So
motion,
moved.
right?
Do we have a motion?
Second.
We have a motion by Lyons, seconded by Coleman. And if we have no discussion, take the roll.
Rick Earl,
Yes.
Lyon,
Yes.
Coolman,
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Okay, that passes. All right, we are back in open session. And item 13 is possible motion to proceed as advised by our legal counsel in the closed session.
So moved.
We have a motion by Coleman,
Second.
seconded by Holm. Any discussion? Then take the roll.
Coolman,
Yes.
Alinger.
Yes.
Holm,
Yes.
Simonson.
Yes.
Rick Earl.
Yes.
Lyon.
Yes.
Okay, that motion passes. I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion by Coolman,
Second.
seconded by
night.
Simonson. Good night. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned.